Florida gave him the total beatdown to the Ottawa Senators in the Kachuk Bowl as the Florida Panthers beat them 5-1 at Sunrise. And now they're on a 2-week hiatus because of Four Nations face-off. And this is the game that kind of felt like a revenge game from back at October, the second game of the season, where Barkov got hurt in that game, and you hear the Ottawa chant saying Brady's better. Well, now we can confidently say Matthew's better because Matthew had at least a 3-point game in this type of game, as well as a power play goal, a shorthanded goal, and an amazing game by Matthew Tkachuk over Brady Tkachuk, who does have a goal in this game. So is Sergei Bobrovsky going up against Linus Ullmark, who we have a history with Ullmark? I mean, of course. And then, yes, there was a bunch of fights that happened. A little bit more that we can chew. It starts off with a Brady Tkachuk penalty, which was an interference against Aaron Ekblad. They thought that it was going to be a penalty on Florida for the hold or interference, but it turned out to be a penalty on Ottawa, which I knew was going to be the case because I saw when Ottawa touched the puck, they did blow a whistle for a penalty. They thought it was Forsling that got the call for the penalty. It wasn't the case. It was Brady Tkachuk that goes to the box. Now, during this power play, Barkov with the wrist shot, which was saved by Ullmark. Matthew Tkachuk tries to tip it home, which was close, but it was saved by Ullmark. Sam Reinhart deflects it, which was saved by Ullmark. Matthew Tkachuk tries to snap it home, and off the rebound deflection, which was saved by Ullmark. And 5 shots on target in this power play. That power play is killed off. However, that puck ends up going loose to the center ice, and Brady Tkachuk was right there. Penalty expired, and Brady Tkachuk with a breakaway, which was saved by Sergei Bobrovsky, and that was just an amazing save by Sergei Bobrovsky. Florida was dominating in the first period, and that was Ottawa's first shot on target off that breakaway when Brady Tkachuk came out of the penalty box. And then soon after, as Florida tries to get 1-0 in. I mean, Nosek was close. He hit the crossbar. Forsling tries to slap it home, which was saved by Ullmark. And there was a cross-checking penalty on Verhaeghe. I didn't like that call because Florida's known for just a little bit of shove like that, and that hardly gets called. But in that case, it does get called. It was Stützle, if I can't get that right, was the one that drew that penalty, the cross-check, and Ottawa scores on this power play. He's assisted by Stützle with his 39th assist of the season, and Drake Batherson with his 29th assist of the season. And off the wrist shot, Brady Tkachuk with his 21st goal of the season. That somehow went past Sergei Bobrovsky, and Ottawa jumps ahead 1-0 over Bobrovsky. And this is that feeling that I had back at the second game. Brady Tkachuk just leaving the way. Michael Amadia with the wrist shot was saved by Bobrovsky, and then there was an interference call against Thomas Chabot. There was a little bit of a scuffle. Chabot with the interference against Evan Rodriguez. Florida goes on the power play, and during this power play, there was a shorthanded chance by Zach Ostapak. Let me try again. Zach Ostapak. Fuck off. All right. Chuck. There we go. Snapshot with this. I apologize if I butchered it. I do apologize if I butchered it. I know the one comment's going to be a little keyboard warrior that's going to be out there, be like, oh, you butchered. Anyway, there was a shorthand chance with him that was saved by Bobrovsky, and that penalty is killed off. No shots on target for this power play. Chuck. Whatever. I tried. Who cares? Nosek with the wrist shot was saved by Ullmark, like I just said. A few shots back and forth, but none of them was able to make it there except for Brady Tkachuk's shot, which was saved by Bobrovsky, of course. This is when Bobrovsky starts to become lights out. He was becoming lights out in this game since giving up that power play call to Brady Tkachuk. Little scuffles, but nothing where it gets out of hands yet. Sam Bennett with the wrist shot was saved by Ullmark. Matthew Tkachuk with the wrist shot, which was saved by Ullmark. Thomas Chabot with the wrist shot, which was saved by Bobrovsky. Jesper Boquist with the wrist shot, which was saved by Olmark. Florida starting to shoot the puck more. Jake Sanderson with the slash shot was saved by Bobrovsky. And then there will be a tripping goal against with Mikula tripping against Ashtas. Oh my God! Let me try it again. Astapchuk, Astapchuk, whatever. I tried. Anyway, Ottawa goes on the power play. Brady Tkachuk with the wrist shot, which was saved by Bobrovsky. That power play would carry over to the second period. And then Jake Sanderson in the second period shot that starts off with the Ottawa faceoff. Claude Giroux, former Panther. Jake Sanderson with the snapshot, which was saved by Bobrovsky. Brady Tkachuk tries to tip it in, and those were marvelous saves. And I'll tell you what, though, with Sergei Bobrovsky, those are fantastic saves. Best ones of the season, I think. Penalty is killed off. Balinskis tries to slap it on, which was saved by Allmark. Artem Zub with the slash call against Sam Bennett. So Florida goes on the power play during this power play. Anton Liddell tries to snap it home, which was saved by Allmark. Nate Schmidt tries a wrist shot, but that was saved by Allmark. Alexander Barkov tries to snap it home as well, but that was saved by Allmark. And then there would be a score in this power play. He is assisted by Barkov. That's his 38th assist of the season. And Sam Reinhart's 31st assist of the season. And off the wrist shot, just like Brady Tkachuk, it's Matthew Tkachuk. The wrong Tkachuk got the goal. Now the right Tkachuk got the goal. And they're both power play goals. This is Matthew Tkachuk's 22nd goal of the season. And he ties it up for the Panthers. It's a power play goal for the Panthers. Matthew Tkachuk gets tied up for this one. So Florida's still shooting the puck, and there will be a second goal, which would be a go-ahead goal. He's assisted by Carter Verhaeghe. That's his 28th assist of the season, and Matthew Tkachuk's 34th assist of the season. And off the tip-in, it is Alexander Barkov with the tip-in goal to make it a 2-1 game for the Florida Panthers. And this is pretty much a game-winning goal, and I think it was this one or the one a little bit after that. But there was a delayed call because Sam Reinhart, I forgot whether or not if it was this goal or the one a little bit later, but he was fighting against Ridley Gregg. In fact, I gotta show you this picture just real quick because this feels like WWE type of thing. Where to go? Here it is, right about here. I mean, look at this picture. That is literally Greg. Him upside down while Reinhardt was beating him up. I mean, that just looked like a suplex. That looked ugly. Thankfully, it wasn't a suplex, but could you imagine? Either the Barkov goal, because there was a delayed call on Craig. Either this was the goal or the one a little bit later on, but either way, it led to a goal. And then another penalty. This is penalty on Matthew Highmore, which this would have been a 4-on-4, but this would remain just a goaltender interference against Matthew Highmore, who runs over Sergei Bobrovsky, and a whole fight just happens behind the net. Everything just kind of went chaotic. Both Tkachuk brothers talking to the officials. Matthew Tkachuk was pissed off the fact that somebody on their team was getting a call, but it turned out to be that no, it was just a goaltender interference on Matthew Highmore. And Florida goes on the power play. During that power play, there was a shorthanded chance by Jake Sanderson with the wrist shot, but that was saved by Bobrovsky. Barkov's tip-in was wide to the right. Another shorthanded chance by Jake Sanderson, which was also saved by Bobrovsky. Thankfully, Sam Reinhart with the deflection, but that was saved by Allmark. That power play is killed off. Brady Tkachuk tries to shoot one in, but it hit the post, and that's a good thing it did, because immediately after that, we score. He's assisted by Nate Schmidt. That's his 9th assist of the season. And off the snapshot, Forsling was really quick to respond with the puck given by Nate Schmidt, and he was absolutely fast. He was fast on the ice, and he just shoots one home. to make a 3-1 game for the Florida Panthers, and the Panthers just continued to shoot the puck. Even after this third goal of the game, Kulikov with the wrist shot was saved by Allmark. And A.J. Greer, not done. He tries to do a little highlight reel between the legs, which was saved by Allmark. But eventually, another shot went in, and just Florida was just pouring it on Ottawa. 4 goals in this period. This one, he is assisted by Evan Rodriguez. That's his 12th assist of the season. And Matthew Tkachuk's 35th assist of the season. Slap shot, 18th goal of the season. It's Sam Bennett. He gets one in for the 4th goal of the season, his 18th of the season. And Panthers are just pouring it on against the Ottawa Senators. This game had a complete flip 180. And Florida just continues to shoot the puck. Forsling tries to shoot one in. Carter Verhaeghe with the tip in. And we go to the third period leading by 3. 4-1 Panthers. And the Panthers, Kulikov with the deflection was saved by Allmark. Brady Tkachuk was pretty much the only team in this game, only player in this game that is actually trying to play, because everyone else is just not doing much other than Jake Sanderson, but everyone else either gets penalized or not doing anything at all. It's really just Brady Tkachuk and Jake Sanderson. And Brady Tkachuk, to give credit to him, he did all he could. He did all he could to carry the Ottawa team. This is a team that is trying to push for the playoffs, but they're just not getting it done in this game. And again, frankly, too, that they're going up against a really high-power Florida Panthers team. Now, with 7 minutes left of the game, there was actually an empty net. So, Ottawa's coach actually pulled Allmark off the ice to have a little bit of an advantage there. But there was a penalty on Tim Stützle with the slashing against Carter Verhaeghe. So they had to put Allmark back on the ice. During this power play, there was a shorthanded chance by Thomas Chabot with the backhand, but that was saved by Bobrovsky. Those were awesome saves. Bobrovsky was lights out since giving up that power play goal. I didn't mention that, right? He was absolutely fantastic. But Carter Verhaeghe with the wrist shot, which was saved by Allmark. Rodriguez tries to get one in off the slap shot, but Allmark has that one. But that penalty is killed off. But Carter Verhaeghe still trying to get one in. A slap shot, but that was saved by Allmark. And he tries it back in off the rebound, but that was saved by Allmark again. Stützle with the wrist shot, which was saved by Bobrovsky. Florida continues with trying to get some possession in. Allmark not off the ice. Actually, he was off the ice at this point. Verhaeghe tries to shoot one in, but he misses to the left. And Verhaeghe was trying to get a little chase down to Stützle, but he ends up interfering, gets Stützle. I think that was a terrible call. They're going after the puck. There's no way he would interfere with Stützle by trying to go after the puck. The puck was right there. How could that be interference if they're both going after the puck? When the puck was right in front of them. I think that's a terrible call. But anyway, opportunity for shorthanded, because they are going to have empty nets. And Allmark is off the ice. So it becomes a 6-on-4 power play for the Ottawa Senators. And it did not work as Lundell finished the game off with the wrist shots. It is a shorthanded empty net goal for Anton Lundell to have his 13th goal of the season. And what a way to go on break and beat the Ottawa Senators 5-1. And with the Toronto Maple Leafs losing, we are 3 games ahead against the Maple Leafs in first place of the Atlantic Division in the break. We have 71 points. They are stuck at 68 with 2 games in hand against the Panthers. And Panthers play 57 games. Maple Leafs play 55. So the one way they can do it is they have to win a couple more games in the event that the Panthers are winning games as well. But this is a tight Eastern Conference. You know, this is a really tight Eastern Conference. Buffalo is actually winning some games, even though not that it probably matters. But everyone else is holding on to the thread. This is a tight conference. Anyway, the team stats, I mean, it's not even close. 48 shots on targets for the Panthers, 27 for the Senators, 30 face-off wins for Florida, 21 hits for Ottawa, 30 30 hits for Florida, 30 faceoff wins for Florida, 25 faceoff wins for Ottawa, 3 power play opportunities for Ottawa, 1 power play goal. That's Brady Tkachuk. 5 power play opportunities for Florida. It's Matthew Tkachuk with a power play goal. Both Tkachuk brothers got a power play goal in this one. That is a beauty of Tkachuk ball. Penalties. I like to mention penalties because this is an opportunity here. Florida did get a shorthanded goal. That was Anton Lundell with the empty net. They got 12 shorthanded goals in this season. They're not far from tying a franchise record, which was 14, I believe. Penalties. 5 penalties for Ottawa, 3 for Florida, but they have 10 minutes of penalty minutes, which is a lot for 5 penalties, and 6 penalty minutes for Florida. 14 blocks for Ottawa, 8 block shots for Florida, 4 takeaways for Florida, 3 takeaways for Ottawa, 12 giveaways for Florida, 11 giveaways for Ottawa, and stars of the game, no surprises here. 1 star goes to Matthew Tkachuk with 1 goal and 2 assists. 2 stars goes to Alexander Barkov with 1 goal, 1 assist, and 3 stars goes to Sergei Bobrovsky with 26 saves out of 27. He only gave up that power play goal, which is no biggie because he's been lights out since. And the Panthers go on break. Yep, we won't talk hockey for 2 weeks, folks. I am gonna miss it for a little bit because Panthers season, even though there were some moments. But this is a fun season to watch. February, definitely a better month. Even though it's only been 5 games. The next game is in 2 weeks against the Seattle Kraken at Sunrise. And then in a few days, they play against Nashville. And, this is around the time Season 5 continues. And then the final game in February, they play against the Edmonton Oilers. That is a big one. I'm probably going to go to that one. All right, well, that's good to do with this one. If you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe for content, because Miami TVG has it back when he does. Give it right to the fair team that you deserve. This is Miami TVG sign off, folks. And again, I do apologize for butchering the one name that I can't seem to pronounce for some reason, but I try my best. All right, I'll see you guys a little bit later on. Good night.